Okay, so LeBron James fans is currently attacking Kwame Brown online on Twitter, man. I started seeing this on Twitter and I kept seeing, like Kwame Brown name pop up in my Twitter news feed. And I didn't know what was going on, so I did my research as we always do on this YouTube channel. And yeah, man, I guess Kwame has said some things about LeBron James, and LeBron James fans is currently resurfacing that old clip of Stephen A. Smith calling Kwame Brown a bona fide scrub. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Because I kept seeing it being retweeted on my timeline. So I would like to highlight the clip of what Kwame Brown said, and then we can get into the rest of today's video, man. So be sure to hit that like button if you support my YouTube channel. That really does help my channel continue to grow. I really do appreciate that, guys. Let's try to aim for another 1,000+ likes. Let's check out what Kwame Brown said about LeBron James that has LeBron James fans all riled up. Let's check out this clip right here. Here's the video.
If the Lakers trade up for a pick, do what they got to do, trade some of the squad. LeBron don't like half the team. He throw every one of his teammates under the bus. It's never LeBron's fault. The media created a narrative that LeBron can do no wrong. So now LeBron is acting like he can do no wrong. So despite the stupid shit that he said about the team that he had in Miami, it's like, what? What did you say? But again, it's never LeBron's fault. It's always his teammates' fault. Oh, but he created a podcast with him and JJ Redick to talk about X's and O's. But it turns out that it's not the LeBron fault podcast. It's let's make LeBron whatever excuse in the book. Let's make it seem like he's the GOAT. LeBron is the GOAT because LeBron controls the media. No NBA player think LeBron is the GOAT. I don't give a damn how much you slice it, how much you dice it. He has great numbers. He has great whatever. He has the best whatever. No NBA player believes that with the heart of hearts. The only ones believe that is the ones that want to jump. Sorry, I got this charger in, so it's going to keep slipping. But the only ones that believe that is the ones that want a job. The ones that want a job is going to say that, and then half of the other sports commentators, if you ever notice, 1 minute they say LeBron's the GOAT, and the next minute they'll say MJ the GOAT, and then the next minute they'll say LeBron the GOAT. It's just for clicks and views. They know LeBron's not the GOAT. It's for clicks and views. The same reason why ESPN talk about him all the time. Same reason why any other station talk about him all the time. Same reason why they won like 8 out of the last 9 or 9 out of the last 10 is because LeBron James is a cash cow. And you're going to talk about him. You want to see him play. You want him in the playoffs. He's a cash cow.
Okay, so Kwame Brown was talking about JJ Redick and LeBron James' new podcast. He was also talking about how ESPN paint narratives and use LeBron James' name and the whole entire GOAT debate for clicks and views. And yeah, man, ESPN, they're going to be in a tough spot pretty soon when LeBron James retired because they do use that man's name for clicks and views. It's kind of absurd how they constantly have been doing that for quite some time now, man. There's other teams and players that they could be highlighting and talking about, but it's always LeBron this, LeBron James that, and that shit can get tiring, especially if you're a fan of the sport and you want to just know more about the other players and get to see these other players and these other teams shine. So when LeBron James retire, ESPN is definitely going to be in a tough spot. They don't talk about Kobe Bryant anymore, and now it's just like LeBron. So when LeBron James retire, I honestly think what ESPN is going to do, they're going to remove Michael Jordan from the GOAT conversation at some point because they're going to have to compare these new guys to LeBron James' resume, and we all know that is going to be one hell of a resume to beat, man. And LeBron James couldn't catch up to Michael Jordan and beat Michael Jordan as far as this GOAT debate goes. So at the end of the day, what they're going to do is eventually they're going to have to remove Mike from the conversation. They're just going to just crown him the GOAT and put him in this unicorn category where it's just like, you know what? MJ is already here. He's been there. He's retired, blah, 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 blah. Now we have to hype up LeBron James and compare the next generation of players to LeBron James' resume because that's going to be one that they have to chase because they already tried to do it with Wemby. And they kept trying to tie Wemby and LeBron James' name together. And you had people like Gilbert Arenas come out and had to stop a lot of those narratives and saying, you know, like, y'all should not do this to this young kid. Put that resume on him because it's going to be tough to beat for him to live up to that. And y'all are just going to have these young guys fail if you attach their names to LeBron James' resume. So I think at some point ESPN is going to do that because the GOAT debate is going to be tiring at some point, especially trying to have the next generation of players be compared to MJ. Like I said, they removed Kobe from the conversation. So yeah, man, that's just my opinion on that, man. Y'all get in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your thoughts about today's video. Y'all hit that like button if you made this far in the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well if you're new to the channel. Comment down new sub if you're a new sub. We out, guys. Peace.